All right, hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean these boots. They have some tiny little white paint marks on them. Saddle soap, mink oil, a wire brush, and the star of the show, the horsehair brush. This is a pair of Lucchese boots. The leather, when it's treated before the boot is made, is treated with a bunch of oil. So it should be pretty easy to get these nice and shiny. I've got a wire brush that's gonna make it nice and easy for me to scrape off the dirt on the edges and underneath. There's not so much dirt, but the edges definitely have some dust and dirt that can come off. Using this wire brush, really getting in there on the edges. So I might dress up the edge over here. So that's one, and then we'll do this one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is shine them up now. Get this brush. You're just supposed to buff, 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 back and forth. Speckles of paint came off without me even trying. Now this one's being a little more stubborn, so I'm gonna give it a little nudge with my nail. Look at that, it just came right off. My arm's getting tired. Buff, buff, buff. That's it. That's what you do. You buff, buff, buff. Usually that's all you need to do. So already we can see how great this boot is looking in comparison to the other boot. Before and after buffing with this horsehair brush. Look at that. So it did a pretty great job with just a buffing, but we're gonna go a little bit further. While I buff this boot, this one will sit with some conditioner on it. Saddle soap directions: remove dirt with a stiff brush or a damp cloth, and then rub surface of the saddle soap with a moist cloth. Rub well into leather and then wipe off excess. Repeat if necessary. And then when the leather is dry, buff it with a soft cloth to develop a luster. Okay, so we've got a lather now. See where it's dry there? I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. It's dry across the top too, so get in there. So rub off the excess. So I'm gonna let that dry while I work on the other boot. Instant polish, it revives and protects brown leather. I could use it on the edging also, so that's what we're doing. Like that and let that dry, and then once it dries I'm gonna buff it. You can see the boots look much better than when I started. They look so good. This is as far as I'm gonna go on these boots. I just wanted to make them look better than dusty and paint drops on them. They look so much better, and it just took a little tiny bit of effort. I mean, my arm was kind of tired doing it, but that's okay, I'm strong. Most leather boots are treated with a bunch of oil, and all you really need is a horsehair brush, and it'll buff them right up. Same for lots of leather shoes, so you should have one of these in your arsenal for your leather shoes because they really shine them right up really easily. We need a 100% horsehair brush. All right, thanks for watching.